I won't make you watch the long boring drive. Well, it'll be boring for you to watch. It won't be boring for me because this thing's twitchy. But yeah, I'll see you when we get to the city. Actually, you know what? Thinking of it, this would be a good time for a montage.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are back actually taking another look, a bit more of a fair one, at the Wasteland Trucker. Now, I have actually gone back after the original recording and played this for, I think I got probably 3 or 4 hours on it now. Yeah, just to try and get a grip on the gameplay mechanics and stuff, because it occurred to me after I did the video that while it was a first impressions video, it was just a first impressions video. I went into it blind. I didn't know how anything worked. I hadn't looked at the control scheme or seen a second of gameplay or anything. So I wanted to give this one a fair shake. I mentioned it in the original video. There is something weirdly appealing about it. And while I'm still not sure what it is, I have figured out what one aspect of that is. And that is, it does feel exactly like driving a big old junky truck. Okay, first things first, we're going to cover what we didn't do properly the first time around. Now, I wish I could run faster, but, you know, that's just a me thing. It's okay. We're going to leave the truck there. I don't think anybody's going to steal it. Yeah, when we went to the store, I missed something. And I saw it during the edit, but of course at that point it was too bloody late. I was already committed. And that is the fact that this guy sells maps. Now, you'll notice I'm missing a fair chunk of money. That's because I bought a map. Now, I put the map in the front of the truck because I wanted to be able to access it while I was bombing along. I didn't want to have to keep stopping and getting out of the damn truck to get to it. But yeah, I came down here basically, and I went and bought a map and some water, same as I did last time. I do need to put gas in the truck. I have figured out how to do that, and I have figured out... Hello? How to drink water. Oh, you know what? I've got another water bottle because I drank some water. I don't really need it. I'm going to go pee, though, over here on the trash can. Pardon me for a moment. Okay, we're back at the truck. Now, to get into the truck, you just stand in the middle, crouch twice. There we go. Okay, what was I saying about the water? Yeah, sorry, I had a little bit of a sidebar with myself there for a second. I'm trying to remember how to grab stuff. Okay, that's to pick it up. That's to reel it in. Now, if I rotate this around like that, yeah, it's just got to be close enough to me. And you'll see my thirst is going down. Perfect. And unlike the... Jesus Christ, I've lost my... Yeah, unlike the long drive, you don't need a lot of water. That's 0.1 liters, and I'm already... My thirst is gone. Yeah, to look at the map, you just basically look at it. No, I'm picking nothing up. And I think it's F to use, is it? No, I'm still in the water. F, yes, there we go. Now, another thing that threw me off about this is the fact that I immediately had it in my head that, you know, we were in Grinsk there. I can't show you because I can't put the cursor on it, but the one that says Grinsk and home. And I thought that, you know, right was down and left was up. And I got that exactly backwards. It's actually the other way around. So we're in Belarsk at the moment, pointing downwards on this map. Whoop, there we go. Yeah, this is looking down the map, not up. So, you know what? I'm going to put you... I am still struggling a little bit with this, but then I have recorded a few other things, including the long drive in between. So, it's like a whole new control scheme I have to get used to. So, yeah, we can skip, like, past Belarsk. We can follow the road around. We can go to Kalovi. But the direction I'm actually pointing at is to go home and to the Oasis and then to either Lupova, or Magyarfalu. I've been trying to work out how to get to the other side of the map, and the only way I can see is out past Belarsk. You've got that really twisty, curvy road that goes up through the mountains and then back down, and that will get you over to Siversk and Novocherwertka, whatever, and Komsodrinsk and all those places. Now, I don't know if this thing can make it. I have tried it a couple of times, and I always get stuck. But I was thinking, because I wanted to see... Whoops. I'm trying to remember how to drive. Okay. It's been a while. Oh, I'm not in driving mode. Dum-dum. Yes, there we go. Get into driving mode. There we go. Now you can hit the ignition. Oh, you know what? Turn it off. Stupid. You forgot. Oh, I got to enter to get out of driving mode, and then I've got to come out. Now, the reason I landed crouched, and I mentioned this as a thing, is because I had to crouch down to get into driving mode, so that was kind of on me. Now, we do need to... I wish I wouldn't do that. That scares the hell out of me. We need to put some gas in this thing. And that was another thing I couldn't work out last time, but I have since. Nice. Oops. It's one of these strange things. It's going to look... Okay, I'm very tempted to test what would happen if I was to drop that. Stop throwing it, dum-dum. You're pushing the wrong button. That's the one you want. I'm very tempted to see. I might actually... Let's do that. Yeah, let's do an experiment. I'm not doing it with my gasoline, because goddammit, I need my gasoline. But yeah, if I just pop that open... Can I pop you open, please? I think I have to be looking at that. No. 0.8 liters? You know what? Let's try it without opening it and see if that works. Now, you just need to be close to it and at the right angle. Now, if I do this correctly... Nope, I have to have it open. I've had a feeling it's not a big deal. I just got to remember how to open it. I've done this before. Okay, it's not that one. There we go. Yeah, see? Easy peasy. Just, once you get a grip on the controls, it's not terrible. So, we're not going to lose any gas until we get close. Come on. Dump the gas. Did I... No? I couldn't have poured it all in one go, did I? No, there we go. Okay, this should actually be filling the gas tank up, I believe. Like I said, it looks horrible, and it kind of throw you off a little bit, but... Oh, no. Shut that. Shut the tailgate. Let's get this thing shut. Now, we should have 10.4. Yeah, see? So we fueled it up. Oh, another thing I figured out is how to use this stuff. So again, much like the other thing, it is use F, and you get the wrench in your hand, and now I can work on the truck. Like I could take the wheel off if I want to, I think. There we go, yeah, I just use F for that. And to drop it, I gotta go put it back. I'm gonna shut that so nothing falls out. And now I should be able to pull the wheel out. And if I had a spare wheel, I don't know if this is like long drive and it's forgiving, or if it's... Oh, no, it looked like it was forgiving. I didn't... Okay, well, I put the wheel on. Anyway, yeah. And you can, I assume, actually, like, replace the engine and the radiator and all that stuff and fill them with oil and everything else. Let me get uncrouched. Okay, now that brings me to one thing I have been wondering. And it's the one thing I've not been able to work out during all the gameplay I've done on, off camera and on my own. And that is the other vehicles. Now, while it's not stated implicitly in the, you know what, let's just go home here. We can talk on the road. We can talk while we're driving. Okay, I just kind of fell into it that time. I don't know how. It looks like it's starting to get dark, so we're going to head home. I got to be careful I don't miss this, because I know it's tricky as hell. I've screwed this up a couple times on my own. And ended up in the wrong place because I forgot that it was a dirt road we were on originally to go back home. Yeah, we'll go home. We'll try and catch some sleep. Is this my dirt road? Once I get on the dirt road and I know I'm not lost, then we'll chat. So give me a second. I'll be back in literally like 5 seconds. Okay, we're back. We're on the right road. I don't know how far away home is. But anyway, as I was saying, while it wasn't, stated specifically that there are other cars you can find and build in this game, it was, I believe, mentioned in the description, and it was actually very heavily implied in the, the teaser trailer for this game. And I have yet to been able to find another car. I have found another engine to put in the truck. What is that in the road? Oh, it's just grass. Yeah, down in the, what was the name of the city? Kalovi there. Down in Kalovi, I found, in a building, I found another engine, and I'm assuming I could just steal it and put it in my truck, but it was a garbage engine. It was like a 3-cylinder little tiny thing with half the horsepower, and quite frankly, this thing has enough going against it. Oh, yeah, this is definitely the bit of the game I enjoy the most, is the driving. This kind of feels... It's weird. It's weird to say this because they're two entirely different games, but experience-wise, or just kind of the way it, hits me in the soul, this feels a lot like playing like Mud Runner, the original spin tires. Just those games where it's just you and a big old piece of clunky machinery, and you have to do your utmost to get it from point A to point B. Yeah, it's got that going for it, and I think that might be a big part of the appeal for me. It's just the fact that it does feel so much like that game. I mean, I put a lot of hours in on spin tires and Mud Runner. This should be my house up there, yes? No, because I live on this side of the road. Is this my neighbor? Man, I hope it's my neighbor. Tell me I didn't overshoot the house. Have I overshot my house? I bet I did. Or is that it up there? I think I overshot my house. Okay. Blow a Yui. We can find it. In fact, I believe I'm probably the only house on that side of the road. Anyway, yeah, it's got kind of that driving vibe. I'll just call it a driving vibe. And I do absolutely love that part. So that is definitely a thing that makes me happy. Now, this looks like home. Yes, it does. Alright, we're just going to pull up. I'm not even going to bother to park in the garage. Can we not hit the mailbox? I'm just going to back up slightly. Oh, one more for reverse. There we go. Alright, shut it down. Handbrake on, ignition off. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much, because I've not done this in any of my practice runs. But yeah, I'm not sure how much the hunger and bladder and thirst are affected by sleep. It's going to be interesting to find out. One of the things I did find down in Kalovi, or whatever it was called. I still haven't worked out what that noise is either. Oh, and there's a note from your mother right here that I also didn't see. Dear son, I went to the north to find a cure to my illness. Therefore, I relinquish everything I own to you. You should find some job at J6, go past Balarks, and turn left. You will find him. Best of luck. Yeah, not going to worry about that. Now, sleep. Let's see what happens when we sleep. Okay, we woke up. It appears to be, hopefully, morning. Nope, it appears to be middle of the night. So we are now headed for Kalovi, and we are bombing along merrily. Hello, what is this? What are you? Are you just a house? Oh, you know what this is? This is the hotel, isn't it? Yes, there is a motel, and I'm assuming I can sleep in there, but it's going to cost me money. I forgot about that. So yeah, motels are a thing. I don't know if there's like one in every city, or they're just randomly dotted here and there. I can see something way off in the distance, and I think that's Kalovi. I think. We'll find out in a minute anyway, because we'll be getting there soon. Okay, truck. Yeah, the truck will overheat too if you abuse it too much. I believe that's what happened to it. I was driving like full blast, and I'm pretty sure I overheated it. I don't know if that affects the like level of coolant and stuff. I haven't gone into it that deeply as far as investigations, but it is actually a thing that you have to worry about. Now I'm going to try and drive a little bit more carefully here. Please and thank you. Yeah, I do love driving this truck, but it's kind of funny because I've noticed that this truck is one of the, like the gearing in it, and I discovered this especially going up that twisty road before I wrecked the truck. It's one of those, for instances where it's like third gear is too much, but second isn't enough. Everything kind of falls in the mid-range of the power band, and it's like, oh my god, I wish you had like just slightly longer or slightly shorter gears. But again, this is just me being fussy. It's a personal preference thing. It's not something I would expect, like the dev to go out of his way to change the coding. If anything else, it adds a little bit of charm to the truck. Okay, welcome to Kalovi, or whatever it is. Alright, we're going to park kind of here in the heart of darkness. And we're going to poke around and see if we can find a job. This looks like a good spot. Hopefully the police don't have a fit about me being here. Okay. Handbrake. Truck off. I'm going to check my fuel too, because I don't know how much I've got left. I can't imagine I've burned that much in the short time I have been gone. But you never know. Holy crap. Okay, this thing burns through fuel like crazy. So we're probably going to have to invest in some more. Now, before we do that though, you, dude, what do you got? Who are you? You're a parcel service. That sounds like just delivering stuff. I like the idea of that. Now, we have 22 boxes of goods in Sterlington. Maiga Yafalu. Okay, that's a lot of goods. And Noverch, where the hell are all these places? I should have got the map up here, is what I should have done. Now I wonder, can I just wander about with the map open? I can. Okay. So Novichikalukaduka, whatever it was, Sterlikin is down there. Mygar Falu, though, is actually in the opposite direction and a little ways away. And it's actually a place I've not been. So, how many goods had to go there? 17. That's like the least amount, too. Yeah, one of the things I noticed when I tried to deliver the coal is that getting all of the bags in there was a freaking nightmare. Alright, you're a pub. Got anything going on? Oh, hello, lady. What do you got? What do you got for sale? How do I buy things in the pub? Do I just take them out of the fridge? Oh. Statistically, what are the odds that that's the dev? Okay, yeah, we just buy stuff in there. Okay, I'm gonna leave your fridge open because I'm rude. You'll deal with it, I guess. Now, the engine was... this guy, I can actually get... diesel, I think? I can remove the pump nozzle, but I don't know if I can actually do anything with it. So you know what? Let's try this. This is a gasoline engine, yes? It is the... can I look? Yes, it's a gasoline engine. Okay, definitely want to remember that. I probably want to shut this door. I don't need my map bombing out of here. Yeah, let's try the gas thing. This is something I've not done, but is probably very important to the gameplay. Alright, I'm going to go in. Shut the door, please and thank you. E-brakes off. I should probably do the ignition first. And the gears. Alright, we'll grab reverse. Back out of here a little bit. I know I'm on the wrong side of the road. The world can sue me. This is the side my tank is on. Alright, definitely not spinning rubber in this thing. Alright, park it up. And let's see if we can gas the truck up. Alright, ignition, handbrake, again, doing those in the wrong order. Get out of driving mode, get out of crouch mode. There we go, got the right button this time. Pop you open. Grab you. Okay, I just saw the thing. No. Is it that button or this one? It is not. Do I have to actually... I cannot change this. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are fueling up. How are we on? How much we get in there now? 15? I'll get this down to 40,000 bucks, and then whatever that is, that should be more than enough fuel for whatever we decide to do. Okay, I like that. That's actually really easy to do. Now, that garage way down there at the end, that's the dude that had the engine, so I'm going to go try that next. What are you? Are you a store? Okay, we do have a store here as well. Do we have different stuff, or is it the same stuff? It's the same stuff. Good. So I know what's what and where it is. Perfection. What was I doing? Yes, sorry, I'm going to leave your door open as well. I know, I'm a terrible house guest. Okay, vehicle repairs and services. I assume that means damage is a thing. Now, I can't go in the office, but I can come chat with this guy. And this is the engine. Is it? Yeah, 594 cc, 23 horsepower engine. I don't think so. Can I grab it? Oh, I gotta have to be in heavy lifting mode for this. Do I? Is that a thing? Okay, I'm gonna check the controls to see how to do heavy lifting again. Hold on. Okay, so F2 to go into heavy lifting mode. Can I pick it up now? No, I cannot. Oh, I don't have enough money. Maybe that's why it won't let me touch it. Alright, well, I'll get back out of heavy lifting. But anyway, yeah, that's the only car part I found. Dev, if you do actually watch this one as well, and you could drop me a comment telling me where the other cars are, I would be eternally grateful. I really desperately want to start playing with the other cars as well. I mean, I love the truck, don't get me wrong. I'm falling in love with the truck very quickly. But I would very much like to be able to... oh, that's right, he has storage out back. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I would very much like to be able to kind of have another car to play with as well. And that way I could try, like, mixing and matching parts and, you know, seeing what works and what doesn't. Okay, is this it? I'm not going to find a job here either. Oh, yes I did. I found a job over here. Okay, let's try a goods delivery then. It would appear to be the only jobs in town. And it is going to be, like, a lot of driving. But it's to a place I've not been yet, which is kind of cool. Now, how do you... I don't know how we load things up either. So this is going to be... Hello. Oh, okay. I jumped so high I landed and I was already crouched. Perfect. Yeah, this is going to be a learning experience for all of us here. Well, except for the dev if he's watching. Okay, ignition, e-brake. Wrong direction, Digby. Now, can I just back over there from here? I should be able to. Yeah, you can if you remember where your gas pedal is, Digby, you dumbass. I know there's a gap. Alright, we'll shoot for the gap and hope I don't hit anything. And we'll park right in between the doors. Get it back up into first. E-brake on, ignition off. I know, I really don't have to say that every time I do it, but it's... Oh, cut me a break. I'm an idiot. Okay, which one were we going to take? We were going to take 17 boxes of goods to my Yarfu. We're going to make 8 grand if we can pull it off. Now, I assume, because these things open, that it's in here somewhere. I also assume that had I parked the truck in there... Actually, if I put the truck in there, because of the way my shit works, it would have popped in there. But yeah, okay, let's see if we can get all 8... Well, 17, I think it was, of these in the truck. Alright, I'm not going to make you watch this, but I'll deal with this. I'll be right back as soon as it's loaded. Alright, we got one left. Here we go. I quite like this because everything fits nicely. Yeah, the bags of coal are huge. Now, let's find out where the hell we're going. Make sure we don't screw this up. Alright, driving mode first. There we go. Shut the door. Take a look at the map. Check the thirst and hunger. Okay, we're going to Maiga Yarafru, whatever it is. So we don't turn off for the house. Because that road just kind of... Well, it actually looks like it might be a little bit shorter to go that way. But... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the shortcut. Because if I'm reading this correctly, once I get down by the oasis, I just got to go past it. And then head down around the corner, and we'll be right to Maiga Yarfalu. And I'm hoping like hell there's a grocery store there, because we're going to be some goddamn hungry when we get there. Okay, truck's running. Now, I'm going to do this off camera, but I will see you guys when we get close. And I'm only doing that because I want to be able to have as much as possible in this video of coverage of what this game is like to live with. So, I won't make you watch the Longbourn Drive. Well, it'll be boring for you to watch. It won't be boring for me, because this thing's twitchy. But yeah, I'll see you when we get to the city. Actually, you know what? Thinking of it, this would be a good time for a montage. Okay, we're on the road to Mygarfalulu, or whatever it is. I'm starting to wonder, maybe this road does actually follow the coast all the way around. Okay, pay attention to what you're doing, Digby. I know you can drive and talk at the same time. Yeah, the map is actually pretty big, too. That took quite a while. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about with 2 is not enough, but 3 is too much. There's a certain degree of slope where you just kind of have to suck it up and go for it, I guess. But yeah, it's going to be difficult to tell because it'll be in the middle of a montage, but at one point I was driving down it was after I went past my house. I was driving down kind of a twisty dirt road. It was very curvy and stuff. And I was actually using, like, second gear. I just popped it into second and coasted, you know, to retard the engine and burn off the speed and not let myself go too fast. And the truck overheated. You can actually see steam coming out from under the dashboard. Wow, we're going to be cutting this really close to dark. Hey, alright, we found the city. I'm starting to think this must have, like, 2 different things, like this. Oh, hello, guys. Yeah, there's, like, the bigger places are the cities, like this, and then the kind of medium places, like the one we started this video in, are more like settlements. Now, I need to find a grocery store, and you look like the grocery store. Are you the grocery store I want? I don't know. It's getting kind of dark, too, so... Whoops, I didn't want headlights. I wanted, actually, handbrake, ignition, pop ourselves on out. We've been in this truck all day. I bet that took a lot of fuel, too. What are we at? Oh, no, we still got a fair chunk left. Dude, I got some, like, groceries for you. Where do you want them? I'm gonna guess they have to go in here. Yeah, okay. So, I assume if I pile the groceries in here, I'm gonna get paid, right? We're gonna make some bank doing that? Well, one way to find out. I'll start humping these boxes, and I will be right back. Oh good, the lights came on. Okay, so one thing I've noticed, this is only like the 4th or 5th box, I did notice it fairly quickly, but I'm actually, if you look at the money down at the bottom, I'm getting paid a little bit for every box. Now, I actually quite like that, because it means like if you do lose some of this crap overboard while you're driving, you can still get a paycheck out of it, which is nice. I mean, if I was, you know, Magyar Isaac, I'd be seriously pissed off at me for doing that, but, you know, it's good to know you're not going to waste a complete trip just by losing one box. Alright, I'm going to finish this up, and then I'll be right back, and we will end the video. We'll have a few final thoughts first, but yeah, we'll end the video with a few final thoughts. And that should make the full $8 grand. Yep, there we go. Job's a good one. We actually did our first job. And we'll stand in here in the daylight. We'll look out at the truck. Actually, we'll go put the sideboard up on the truck. So, yeah, final thoughts on this now that I've actually played it. Well, if I'm being serious, and again, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, and again, I hope this is being viewed as constructive criticism, but I really do wish the game had kind of a little bit more, I don't know, it's hard to explain, of a side, not like a side quest, but like almost like an end game, or just something you could fall in love with in the game. Because, I mean, you take something like Long Drive. I've got, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Jeff in the front seat of the truck. I've got, you know, my wacky car and my wacky truck, and you kind of fall in love with your vehicle as you go along, and that's something My Summer Car did really well, too. You just kind of fell in love with the vehicle. And this one, if it had more, like, customization, or even just, like, something I could collect and kind of hang off the roof and sort of personalize it a little bit, I think that would add a huge dimension to this game. I don't know, again, how hard it would be to code something stupid like that in. I'm not a programmer by any stretch of the imagination. You know, even if it's just the ability to change the wheels and swap the engine out and, you know, maybe put a different bed on it or whatever, even that would help a little bit. It just needs some kind of ability to personalize it a little bit. And it would be nice if there was some kind of, even if it was like side quests or some other, just, you know, something where it wasn't just all about making money, doing jobs, and surviving. I mean, granted that, I mean, it says it right in the description of the game. That's kind of what it's all about. But yeah, just something to go along with that. It's, yeah, like I said, it's really kind of hard to explain, but there is a certain charm to it, and the controls, while, you know, difficult and recalcitrant to say the least, you can get a grip on them. I mean, I have learned how to do everything I needed to do, and as you can see, we just did it. There are a lot of things to love about this game. I do love the way driving the truck feels. It's probably one of the best of all the driving games. It probably feels like definitely top 3 of realistically driving a vehicle like this would feel like. I used to actually work for a grocery store, and the trash truck was very much like this. It was a Dodge, not whatever this thing is. But yeah, it was, you know, big old 4-speed with a big old clunky tires, and the engine was tired, and the truck was just crap, and oh, it was just so much fun. I loved every chance I got to drive it. I drove it, and I absolutely loved that thing. And yeah, this truck feels like that truck did, and that's kind of a happy memory for me. So well done on you for capturing that. But yeah, I mean, is it a great game? Not at the moment, no. Does it have the solid foundation to build a great game on? Absolutely. I think there is a lot of potential in this, and I am really looking forward to following it along on the development cycle. And I can tell you for a fact, I am definitely going to be playing more of this, because I do want to know, like, where the other cars are. If I had that, I would probably play this a lot. In fact, I don't know, if it had kind of that, like the personalization kind of a custom-y thing, and some kind of really, really long-term goal besides just survival. I mean, even My Summer Car has a million little things you can do, like collect the watch and, you know, beat the rally and all that kind of thing. Just a little something more. I mean, Dev, you were so close to this thing being absolutely, like, really, really fun to play and perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know what I mean. You were really close to having this thing be a unique and incredible game. And I really hope you get there. And if anything I've, you know, said or done or you've seen when I was playing helps with that, that will make me very happy. Because I do want this to be the game it has the potential to be. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on this one. I definitely am really, really glad I did get given a key to it, because, quite frankly, this has been brilliant. And yeah, but we're going to have to wrap it up for today, because it's getting late, and quite frankly, I got a couple more videos to record. But yeah, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you all for stopping by. I really hope you enjoyed taking another look at this game, and I hope to see you for, well, whatever we do next.